Wow, it just looks like Seaworld, actually. In the shark encounter thing, there's one of those overhead things in Seaworld. Except there's no light coming through it. Wow! This is gorgeous! It's just like being under the sea! Yeah, this is the Aqua Tunnel. Our pride and joy. I'm really glad you like it. Or is that re-eel? E. I'm thinking of real, like, the fishing lure. And she's thinking of... I'm going to go on ahead and fill the detective in on your arrival. Take a look around the tunnel, and then come meet me at the pool up ahead on the right. Hey, boss! Look at this cute little fish. What cute little fish? I bet it would be a I bet it would be delicious grilled. Seriously? Is that really all you can think of? Well, I didn't get to eat lunch today. Oh, and here comes some grilled chicken! Ha! That's a penguin! That's not a chicken! It's a penguin! Come here, little cutie! Bye! It ignored me. Maybe it was hungry too. Oh, look! It dropped something. Ah! It's an ad for the Swashbuckler Spectacular Show! That penguin had a whole bunch of these stuffed in its backpack. So it's passing out flyers, huh? How cute! A carrier penguin that distributes flyers? We could use one of those at our office! Well, can't keep the client waiting. We'd better get going. Yeah, you're right. Time to roll up our sleeves. Oh, but I wanted to look around. Oh, and imagine that. It's taking place in July, and it's the end of July. Imagine that. And you know what would have been even funnier? I actually was going to record this last week, but because of the capture device not being put in until till last Wednesday, and then getting it, or taking it in on Wednesday and getting it back on Thursday, but then had to get it fixed on Friday because the top screen was messed up. Yeah, it took a little longer, and yeah, it pretty much, let me see what the date would have been. It would have been, it possibly could have been, probably Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday maybe, if they were open on Monday or Tuesday. So yeah, it would have been around this date when I started this playthrough, so imagine that. But oh well, a week late. Not too bad. Huh? I don't see Sasha. Ah! Are you the two the lawyers Miss Buckler mentioned? I don't know how I should feel about you. I'll just try to erase all that, and yeah, because I'm pretty sure that anyone that's seen my entire playthrough of the game knows why I am not happy to see you. So yeah. Okay. Ah! Are you two the lawyers Miss Buckler mentioned? Detective Fulbright! Are you the lead detective on this case? That's right! As long as evil exists in this world, there'll be no rest for me. And who is your sea urchin-like friend there? I don't believe we've met. Is he talking about me? I'm the defendant's lawyer, Phoenix Wright. Well, I'm Detective Bobby Fulbright. People don't usually get to see this area. It's only open now because of the investigation. You two are pretty lucky to get this peek behind the scenes of an aquarium. Lucky. Right. This guy is even louder than Apollo. So, where is the suspect being questioned? And where is Miss Buckler? Here I be... What? Eek! Ah! Shiver me timbers! There's be one... Wait. Shiver me timbers! There be one of the dread pirate mustaches scurvy swabs! Wait, who said that? Is that the girl? I beg your pardon! I'm not anyone's swab scurvy, or otherwise! More shameless than a sea lion ye be, trying to make off with me best bucko! If you want to pick a fight with us, you'd best bring along an army of great white sharks! Sasha, what's going on here? Let me introduce you. This is the friend I was telling you about. Her name is Aura Shipley. But she only responds to Orla, so that's what people call her. I'm her trainer. She's the suspect in the murder, but she'd never hurt anybody. Oh. Man, that brings me back a few years ago. Yeah. Couple years ago, well, this has been an ongoing thing, but more talk about Seaworld. It was a few years ago, like, what? I think it might have been, 2001? Or, not 2001, 2011? Yeah, I think it was 2011. Someone was training the, yeah, someone was doing a training session with a killer whale in Seaworld, because Seaworld's known for their killer whales. And, yeah, one of the trainers actually got killed by the killer whale. And so they had to ship the killer whale off to a, killer whale facility or something. It's where they don't have to be like in shows or anything like that anymore. And it's not the first time that it's happened too. So yeah, killer whales probably aren't they're one of the most dangerous things to train because they're so huge. And that's been a little history lesson with Luke. Yes. She's the suspect? Yeah, and thank goodness you came before they put her down. I'm really grateful of you two. I just know you'll save Orla. What? Don't tell me you didn't even know who your client was. And Orca is the suspect? Our client is an orca? Is this for real? Oh, did I forget to mention that? Oopsie. That's one very big oopsie. By the way, what was that mustache earlier? Oh! This be me costume for the swashbuckler spectacular. When I be wearing this mustache, I be one of Captain Orla's swashbucklers. A transformation as dramatic as a pufferfish's, wouldn't you say? I don't think I would ever say that. Ever. It's a pirate-themed aquarium, so that's why Orla is wearing a pirate hat, right? Yup. She really loves wearing hats. She puts them on all the time. But her fake mustache keeps falling off, so that's a problem. I see. Well, why don't we start with you telling us a little bit more about Orla? Can I show this to you yet? See this? I guess not. Let's show that to her later if I have to. Orla the orca. So you're really serious about me defending Orla? Of course I am! You're the only one who can do it, Phoenix. Well, I have had my day of putting parrots on the witness stand, but I think this is the first time I'm defending an animal that isn't human. I heard you once question an animal during a trial, and that got your... Oh! Imagine that! I didn't even read that, and... No way! You did that? Well, yeah, not to toot my own horn, but yeah... I might have tried something like that at one point in my career. Way back in the day. Oh, you're gonna have to tell me about this later, or I'll ask Apollo for all the juicy details. Oh man, I love the old backtracking back in the day sort of stuff on the old game. When I heard you didn't discriminate against animals, I knew you'd hear me out. I have to warn you though, I don't know anything about orcas. I mean, they don't eat people, do they? Yikes! I think I might have made her mad. I won't have you talk that way in front of Orla. Orcas have feelings too, you know. Yeah, boss! They have emotions just like we do. Well, I will admit, those kind of animals do have some smarts. Just like dolphins. They're supposed to be like one of the smartest animals. Sorry? Is anger the only feeling I inspire in women? Don't worry. She says she forgives you. Besides, orcas are very picky eaters. Orla here only eats fish. The captain went to feed Orla this morning, and then he was found dead in this very room. Could you tell us more about his death? So the owner of the aquarium, Jack Shipley, was discovered murdered. Oh man, another not ironic, coincidental name. You got Captain Cosmos, and then you got Jack Shipley. Yeah, it was 10:10 this morning, just after the aquarium opened. A visitor was viewing the orca pool from the visitor's corridor and screamed. The orca pool is... Wait, The orca pool... Is this tank here? Yeah, that's right. This pool is built so that guests can see into it from the corridors of the first floor. The security guard and I heard the scream and come running into this pool, where we found the captain dead at the side of the pool in his swashbuckler costume. He was as big and tough as an old crocodile. The captain. I still can't believe he's dead. Mr. Shipley was very important to you, wasn't he? Sorry, I didn't mean to get all sad goldfish on you. Sad goldfish? Okay, time to snap her out of it. When it's showtime, it's time to smile. That's what the captain always said. By the way, do you know why exactly Orla is being accused of the crime? That's what I'd like to know, actually. Why is Orla accused? Can you think of any reason why Orla would come under suspicion? The police think Orla went berserk during practice for the Swashbuckler Spectacular. But Orla would never do anything like that, right, Orla? Arr! Aww, just look at that face. Isn't she adorable? The charges just have to be false. Hate to break it to you, but the police don't usually base its decision on cuteness. That's right, Mr. Wright. We base them on facts. Take a look at this. A photo of the victim, huh? He's got a wound on his head. Very perceptive. The victim and the orca were the only ones here. What's more, we couldn't find a weapon of any kind around. Okay. So what's the theory on how Orla supposedly killed the victim? They say orcas sometimes kill their prey by ramming into them underwater. We believe this orca did just that by pulling the victim into the 65-foot pool. Yeah, that's pretty much kinda what happened with the person at Seaworld. Yeah. And then ramming him while they were in the water! Yeah, not a very pretty sight. Without any suspects besides Orla, this could be one tough case. No official autopsy has been ordered, but an orca attack makes sense. Why hasn't one been ordered? Accidental death due to a failure to exercise proper oversight over an animal. Oh. Accidental death. And because if it's an accidental death, and since it's an accident because of an animal, they can't really do, I guess they can't really do an autopsy report if they are likely to believe that a person didn't have anything to do with it. The medical examiner said it wasn't a homicide, so we don't need an autopsy. I don't know if they do that. I guess they would do that in real life, but yeah, that's something I don't know too much about. I mean, again, this is like the first case Phoenix has ever done with an animal. So Orla's going to be put down without a proper investigation? That isn't fair! That's nothing short of police negligence, Detective Fulbright. Just as negligent as the trainer was. Rest his soul. Too soon? The incident wasn't determined of homicide, so there's nothing we can do, Miss Sykes. Ordinarily, the owner of the aquarium would be held responsible for the oversight failure. But the owner is the victim itself, so all we can do is hold the orca responsible, not the owner. Wow! 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 Whenever you put it that way, it's like, oh, it's no one's fault because the person that owned the thing was is dead. So guess what? Blame the animal. Blame it. Blame it, and don't just blame anyone else, but blame it. Phoenix, isn't there anything you can do? They're going to put Orla down. Sasha and Orla are depending on me. I want to do everything I can to help them. But how do I help an orca? Wait. Yes, I can do this. Set Orla free! Find the real killer. I'll find the real killer. Oh, thank you, Thank you, Phoenix. And I'll do everything I can to help you. Wait! Just one moment! You're not a police officer or a prosecutor. You're not even officially the defendant's lawyer. You have no right to investigate. Investigate? I'm not officially Orla's lawyer, huh? In that case, I know exactly what I have to do. Yes, I can do this. I'll defend. Yeah. I got my badge back. So now I know exactly what I gotta do. I'll defend Orla in court. Huh? Even an orca deserves a fair trial. If the one responsible for Orla is dead, then I'll take on the responsibility for her. You what? I guess doing crazy things just once in your career wasn't enough, huh? Yeah, I think Phoenix has his fair share of crazy happenings. But what the hell? I take responsibility for her too. Are you two insane? This is a case of accidental death caused by an animal. It's not a murder case. With no evidence of foul play, this case will never go to court. Then let us investigate the crime scene. If we can prove this was a murder, we might be able to take it to trial. And then Orla would certainly need the help of a few good lawyers. I guess so. But who's ever heard of a trial for a killer whale? Just because it's never been done before doesn't mean we can't do it now. But, please, Detective Fulbright, for justice's sake. Apollo? The police have determined that an animal that has harmed a human should be put down. But I don't know for sure whether that was a just decision. If your sense of justice compels you to take on the defense of this poor animal, then my sense of justice tells me to let this case be re-examined for possible merit. You mean it? Really? That's fantastic! You're not such a bad guy after all, Detective Fulbright. Just remember, this case hasn't been officially recognized as a homicide yet. I'll get in touch with the prosecutor's office, but I'm not making any promises. Anyway, I'd better be off. Wow, he didn't even say his catchphrase. You two are a lifeboat. I'll be right here if you need me. Thanks. I've got a feeling we'll really need your help with this investigation. We're still not sure if it'll go to trial, but as Orla's lawyers, we'll do everything we can. To get this case into court, we'll need a prosecutor to make an indictment. So we have to find enough evidence to prove it's a criminal case. There just has to be something that shows the culprit was somebody other than Orla. Detective Fulbright said there were no weapons in the area other than her. So we'd better look for something to prove him wrong. I better make a note of that so I don't forget. You sure are very organized, boss. Maybe I should get a notebook of my own. I just like to jot down some notes on the case and the court record as I go along. We can use it as a sort of to-do list. Great idea! I'll add things too. And whenever we're stuck, we can just refer to the notes. To read the notes, I just open the court record and go to notes. But I think this was actually in the game, but I never actually needed to use this, and they never talked about it in the game either. Which makes me wonder, why is there a tutorial in this, in the DLC, and not in the game? I look like Detective Gum. Shoot for a second. Then I can switch between the tabs by touching them or with R and L. Breaking the fourth wall. There! Note jotted. Now let's investigate this crime scene. There has to be some evidence here we can use in court. Examining the crime scene from every angle is the key here. That's right. If we change our perspective, we might come across new clues and evidence. And why are we being told this again? It has been 2 months. I will give the game that. It has been 2 months. But, again, it's only been 2 months. It's not like it's been 4 years. No, it's been 5 years since I played this game or something. To change the perspectives, I can touch the arrows on the bottom screen, or use the D-pad. Or if there's a particular spot that you got your attention... Oh my god. I don't care! Outline of body. Of course we're talking to everybody involved is one of the keys to good investigation. Exactly. And if we need... Oh my god! Shut up! I don't need to be tutorialized. I've played this game 2 months ago. I know how to examine a crime scene. I know about the notes section that I hardly used because there was no need to, because... Yeah. And I know about presenting evidence. Didn't I say I'll show this to Buckler earlier? But in the entire, or in almost the entire game, I don't even know if you had to present evidence or not, because it was not really used that often, unlike the other games. So, yeah, it's like, I know how to do all that stuff. I've even presented my badge on countless occasions. I know how to present stuff. I know how to climb a ladder. Jeez. Wonder if anyone caught that reference. Come on. Come on. If the game can make a reference to a game series that I just used a reference for, then, yeah. But I'm going to end the video here. It's been almost an hour. Yeah, it's been almost an hour. So I'll say that I'll call it a video here, and when we get back to it next time, I will start investigating, and this will be a 2-part video, or this will be a 2-part session. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you all next time. Have a great day.